A Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet?
Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not.
The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, then you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for wears.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
Ties and dope bars.
Life is a movie and death is the co-star.
Mechanics of the game.
Bandits trail foreigns in the lane.
If they heard that the driver is gang off,
We be in the part of the party that gets roped off.
mingle with the foot of the judge and both for
Questions that we asking ourselves, having a
spending money that's unaccounted for.
If you scared to party with gangsters,
What you around us for?
we do what we want, man.
We get around a little.
Yeah, it's bubble whips and square links.
LOX give respect, cause fear stinks.
Chair at the table,
It's the commission.
a rare thing.
B, come on, it's us. You hear kings.
We still smell money and hear Frank.
Raps like a dice game.
We about to clear bank.
Everybody back up,
What?
man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming through bright and early. Whoa.
This is a LOX Swiss product.
If it's ice up in heaven, we know Pick got us. There's love up there, we know Pick got us.
LOX, my you don't know about us.
Double R, my you don't know about us.
Z Block, my you don't know about us.
Ask Swiss, he'll tell you we keep it click about us.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to see some cell phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough, it's just. wise man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, me so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this might be the greatest club in the NBA.
Ooh, Ed, I'm ready. I'm really relaxed, but I get worried. The letters MIA is actually a distress signal. I've seen it personally. A lot of players go missing in action in South Beach.
Well, come on inside the AAA American Airlines Arena and the start of this one here tonight. Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. Short jump and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Dragic with it. Down just a couple. Butler. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Sixers control it. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here comes the screen. To Dragic. Butler. For three. It's Embiid with the rebound. To Simmons. Embiid, good for 2. It's the Heat with the possession. Takes stock of the floor. Here comes the screen to Dragic. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads one. To Richardson. Doesn't get the bounce. Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons with it. Down a point. To Embiid. Down low for Harris. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's the Heat with the possession. Sizing up the defense. Oh, big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Harris to Embiid. It was right there. Runner's good there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Simmons into the front court. Down 3. To Embiid. Richardson. Knocked loose. Dragic. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Into front court comes Simmons. 5-point game to Allen. Myers let it.
No! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Brunson. To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lock up. Here you go.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Brunson to Richardson. Bam Adebayo sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Joel Embiid. 4 out of 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Get down. Half court, here it come.
To Butler. Five to shoot for Miami. Butler. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Brunson to Richardson. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Knocks down the first.
Number
both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Number 16, James Johnson.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Brunson. To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Into the front court comes Smith. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. It remains Sixers basketball. Brunson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's a special presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinct.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Substitutions, Miami.
To Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's 2 for 2 now.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Sixers have the basketball. To Tobias Harris. Whoa! What a finish!
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The drive, right to the back, stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Simmons with it. Down 6. To Brunson. Harris to Simmons. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. The shot by Simmons won't go down.
Hey, watch the screen left.
And scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 8. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons with it. They find themselves down 10. Grayson Allen to Simmons. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He struggled so far. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Dragic. He throws it down. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Simmons into the front court. Down 11. Grayson Allen to Horford. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Miami with the basketball. To Waiters. Slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Into the front court comes Simmons, trailing by 11. Grayson Allen to Horford. Grayson Allen to Tobias Harris.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
And number 0, Myers Leonard.
Double team. Here we go.
It's a big finish.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Brunson to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Harris to Brunson. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Butler. Jimmy Butler. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
In the second quarter.
Simmons with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. Harris to Simmons. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Horford. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
I got ball. That's me.
To Dragic. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assist is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Shooter.
The jumper's off the mark. Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half with the Heat in front.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The 76ers were unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Miami Heat are extending a lot of possessions and wearing out the defense with their emphasis on rebounding.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Butler to bring it up. His team on top by 8. Add 2 points to the board.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. The drive. Right to the basket. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Sixers control it.
Come on here. Come on. Screen on your left. Screen on your left. What's up?
Simmons driving, but his shot no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Simmons with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Embiid to Simmons. Lets it fly from long range. Not going down here. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Here comes the screen. Layup goes down. Well done.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Off the assist.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Simmons into the front court. 14-point deficit to Richardson. Josh Richardson, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. Ben Simmons with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Richardson, tough matchup against Butler. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Goran Dragic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. And he misses that one free throw. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down a bundle. Smith to Simmons. Ben Simmons. 4 out of 7.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Dragic. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Simmons with it. His guys down big. To J.R. Smith. Can't miss those. To Waiters. Dion Waiters. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Brunson. Finish that.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
They'll go to Butler, down low.
Go get it, double.
Hey, watch the pick. I got your help.
Smith to Brunson. Off the assist.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler. Jimmy Butler, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Brunson to Horford. To J.R. Smith. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Sets him up. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Sixers have the basketball. Brunson knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Brunson. Passed it off. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete as the Heat enjoy some breathing room. It's been a compelling game so far.
Substitutions. Subbing in for
Miles Plumlee with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Miles Plumlee. Smith. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First one, count it. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Here comes the screen. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. Count it. 3-pointer is good.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. probing the defense. Harris, great feed, sets it up, and look out.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
To Simmons. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Trailing by 15. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay. Now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Waiters. Off the mark. Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Joel Embiid sends it away. Sixers control. Oh, emphatic slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat took this down to the wire before getting the win. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The 76ers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
I was really impressed by the way these teams shared the ball. As you can see in these highlights, the ball movement was spectacular. It can't be said enough. The extra pass can make all of the difference.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at the upcoming games for the Miami Heat. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Squad made the beat.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep.
I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, Mike, running compartment Elijah. They say life is a, and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprising.